The Chhattisgarh Regeneration Project, Phase 1. A Mankhe initiative. This is where we work. Dhamtari, in Chhattisgarh. A land of endless rice fields, of hundreds of villages, of thousands of farmers whose lives are deeply rooted in the soil. But beneath that soil, something was quietly fading away. We began with a simple question. What is happening to the soil? What we discovered wasn't visible, but it explained everything. The soil was losing its life. Soil organic carbon, the foundation of fertility, had fallen to just 0.5%. At this level, soil stops being alive. It cannot hold water the way it once did. It cannot support the invisible life that sustains crops. It begins to weaken, to break, to depend. The land that once gave life was now struggling to survive, and yet, all around us, there was abundance. Crop residues left in fields, rice husk from local mills, biomass everywhere. But to most it was waste, burned, ignored, forgotten. We saw something else. At Mankhe, we didn't begin by asking farmers to change. We began by changing the system around them. We started collecting what was being thrown away, agricultural waste from fields and mills, and we gave it a second life. Through a controlled thermal process, we transformed this biomass into biochar, a stable form of carbon that does not return to the atmosphere. Then we bring it back, to the same land it came from. And something powerful begins to happen. The soil starts to breathe again. It holds water. It supports life. It becomes strong again. And deep within it, carbon is locked away, not for years but for centuries. This is not just carbon removal. This is restoration. Our goal is simple but powerful, to increase soil organic carbon from 0.5% to 2%. Because beyond that point, soil begins to heal. It holds water again. It supports life again. It becomes productive again. This is Phase 1. Focused on Dhamtari, 320 villages, working directly with farmers, step by step, field by field. But what we are building is bigger than this place. We are creating a system, one that turns waste into value, one that connects agriculture with climate solutions, one that restores land while removing carbon from the atmosphere. The world is searching for ways to remove carbon. Here, we are returning it to where it belongs. Back into the soil. Back into life. This is how we work. Mankhe. Restoring soil. Removing carbon. Rebuilding life from the ground up.